Hello everybody and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I'm the Wayfaring Pilgrim. When we last left off, we finished up at Fardar's Tooth, recovering those plans for the companions. And after some inventory management and a skill point spree, we were then able to continue and complete our trip to Riften, which is a very corrupt place. On arrival, the gate guards tried to shake me down for what they called a visitor's tax. It was obviously a shakedown. As I entered the city, it was clear that many citizens have had run-ins with the Thieves Guild. Some guy called Maul told me to stay out of the business of Maven Blackbriar and the Thieves Guild. The Jarl seems completely oblivious to anything that's going on in their city, as does her steward. But I do believe that her steward may know more than she lets on. I finished off by selling my stuff around the main shops, picking up a couple of quests, and what we're going to do in this session is we're going to continue exploring Riften. I want to check out the Tavern, the Fishery, and the middle stalls. So, without further ado, let's get this session started. Okay, not a bad length of intro there.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
Brynjolf with his scams. We can talk to Sapphire in here as well about Shadra's debt.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs.
What wasn't I clear about?
That Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we could come to some sort of an understanding.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
So yeah, if you want to get married, Marama is the guy to talk
the
to.
Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
What wasn't I clear about?
Let's talk to Saf.
Yeah? What's your problem?
I wanted to talk to you about Shadra's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
You and I both know this is a setup.
All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
And now she's all nice.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
What sort of message?
Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
You're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Why don't you go and tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Okay.
I'll meet you outside of town.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Special drinks?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
So, those special drinks are classed as potions, but honestly, they're no better than a stamina potion. A minor stamina potion. And he doesn't have a lot of food on him. Just an apple and some mead. Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
The Ratway?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
How did you meet Kirava?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I could get them for you.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Cool. Can you tell me more about the wedding ring?
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
I'm right behind you.
So we do have 2 flawless amethysts, I believe. Trade things.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yeah, we have 2 of the amethysts, so we just need 1 more. We'll make sure we don't use them. Wait here.
I will remain on guard here.
Okay.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Blue Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
What you got for sale?
Take a look.
So I'll sell some of this stuff off. I don't have anything else I want to sell her. What's the word around town?
The city guard has been tearing Riften apart, looking for the source of our skooma problem. I'd hate to be in their shoes if they get discovered.
Okay. I'm looking for an old guy hiding out somewhere in Riften.
Never heard of anybody like that. But if you want to hide out in Riften, the Ratway's where you'd be. There's a sort of tavern down there, the Ragged Flagon, where all the lowlifes in Riften get drunk and knife each other. You might try there, if you can get through the Ratway alive.
Okay, so you don't need to do the thing for Brynjolf. You just have to ask around town.
Come back and see us again.
Okay, so I think that's everything. I don't think there's anyone else I need to talk to. So, we'll rent a room.
What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
I'd like a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I am not commentating very well today.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. Currently in...
Welcome to the Bee and Bar, my lady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, we're good. So we'll strip down, as we always do. And have a little nap. Okay. I think we'll don the blue ones today. Cool. We'll pick up Lydia and head to the fishery first, I think. The shops won't be open yet.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe
We
me a
heading
thing,
out?
so get off my back.
Follow me.
As you command, my Thane.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
It's not often you see a generic Nord, Redguard or Imperial in a tavern.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
Okay. Just blow me off, that's fine.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
So fishery first, while waiting for the shops to open. We could go and see Sibu, but I want to show something else in the jail when we do Brynjolf thing. There's a couple of quests we can pick up here. One which helps us become the Thane of Riften. I do want to buy the house here.
Welcome to Riften, the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Red Way.
There's more.
Get in good with Brynjolf, then we'll talk.
Okay.
I could have left it. I could have put it back where it came from. You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
Lexicon? Burden? What are you talking about?
The memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to Avanshenzell. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Okay, I'll take the lexicon.
You must bring it to Avanshenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
Okay. I think that's another quest I've never done, so that's good. And this is the girl to speak to for the Thane quest.
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do?
You might lose your job?
My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Sure.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Silver ring.
It is our most favored company.
Do you like working at the fishery?
Bolly is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery.
What is skooma?
I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made.
Where did you get your skooma?
Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
I think you owe me one.
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
Who has the key?
I overheard Bolly say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
What will you do now?
If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again, although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless.
Slippery slope, girl. Slippery slope.
You've been kind. I thank you.
Okay, so a couple of quests there. One I have done, and one I haven't. So we'll head for the middle stalls next. Try and sell some stuff as well. Because I'm still pretty capped on my weight. Essentially, all I've cleared out of my inventory is what Lydia was carrying. So hopefully I can sell a few things to the middle stalls.
Working at the Riften Fishery. I did put some coin in my pocket.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Do you make your own jewelry?
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Sure.
Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Okay. How's business?
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
What do you have for sale?
Everything I've got on display, really.
Okay. Does he have anything I want? No. I'll buy that. And I'll sell some of this stuff to him. Circlets, since they're heavy. And I'll sell him that as well.
Safe travels, Landstrider.